What's up, guys? Welcome back to Stu Briggs Productions, and today I'm going to be showing off behind the scenes of the Inquisitor Games Part 2. We're going to be going off builds, stop motion tips, and maybe at the end I can show you some clips of the Inquisitor games. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So here we have everything laid out in front of us, and including the blue background. So I just left that there because, I use it in the stop motion. So, yeah, this is a lot to show in one video, but I think we can do it. So first, let's just go over minifigures, stormtroopers, including a yellow captain. He's very important in the story. These three, and then we got Chopper, also a very important character. Just going over like those are all the important characters, and also these we got fifth brother, and then we got Kanan and Ezra. So all these are all like the important characters, and then the rest are just background characters. So we don't really need to show them off individually. But yeah, let's go over here to the Phantom, and then we'll show off the whole city in all its glory. If you missed that stream where I built it, this I built off camera, and I made some shorts about it, but might want to do another short because those did not perform well. Maybe just like no voice. But you can open the cockpit, and then you see there's let me get that light in there. We got a nice spacious interior, which this ship can actually fit 3 people, one right here in this little like nook, and then you can put one here, but you can't actually sit them up if they go in here because the this like piece, this headpiece will it will hit their head. So yeah, and also you can put Chopper in the little driver's seat. Take his head off, and then yeah, not the driver's seat, like the droid seat, like where the droids go. So I'm gonna put Ezra in here just for show, and yeah, it has guns. We got guns here. The that weird orange symbol. Nice little slope pieces. Chopper, the fin piece. I love the fin. Then we got, the back part of the fin, the thrusters, and then the door. And I wish this piece I had it in gray, but I only had it in yellow, so that's what I had, so I just used it. And then we got landing gear, which can be retracted. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the Phantom. And then let's move on to this. We got this is a scene I use for the Inquisitor, the fifth brother, where he's just sitting in here, and this is supposed to represent inside the TIE fighter, like whatever the Inquisitor's TIE fighter is, because like I'm pretty sure they have special ones. That's why I put angles. And I actually used this one in the last Inquisitor games, part 1, and it was such a good build. I just kept it for part 2. No, you can't actually fit someone in there, so that's kind of why I built this little space. And then I just flashed this little red brick light, or you could use this flashlight, which I use for the lightsabers, because this has normal, and then blue's cool, green, and then red. So I could just use this, but if I want to use blue for a lightsaber and red for obviously the Inquisitors, I have to use both of them. So yeah, just a little tip: use the flashlights to make your lightsabers look cool, and then you can just flash this, and it kind of looks like he's in like a TIE interceptor. So yeah, that's what I did. Let's move all that to the side, and then real cool, this piece is the Inquisitor blade, but with these attachments, and I just put that on the Inquisitor, and that looks sick. I think it's way better than the other method I did, which I'll show like side by side, like the spinning, maybe if I have time to edit, because I want to get this out today. And then yeah, so like that just looks sick. And then let's move on to like the actual city. So all these characters and stuff, they were all in it. So yeah, we had the probe droid. This was pretty important in the story, I guess. Then we have all these fun characters, including Patrick, which let's just say something happens to him. But we're not gonna spoil it. You know, we don't want to spoil. Y'all gotta see it to believe it. You know. So let's start off with this big building over here. It has some nice greenery. You know, I love the yellow flowers I put everywhere. It makes it look more alive. And then right there, this is the entrance. We got the door, the brown door. I just reused it off of Jabba's palace. So yeah. Let me actually take this phone off. I'm trying to get this in one take. So yeah. So we got the door right there, and then all these people. Like this is like the main square, and then in there, oh you can't see him. Put the flashlight back there. We got the guy selling Melu runs from Rebels, which is the actually I shouldn't spoil, but it's why they're here. They want to buy Melu runs. And over here we got this little alleyway with these people, and then that little arch under there. And then up here we got a little balcony kind of thing with Mandalorian, you know. So yeah, and then that's like the main building. And we got some crates up here, which they play very important into the story. Little pipe, and here nothing. I put a table, but it's just a big empty space. Turn it back around. We got this little alleyway with some crates for food because like this is the market, so we got some food crates, and we have some like this spiky plant which I was gonna use in the stop motion but I didn't. So I'm done the stop motion and I know everything, so I did not use that. But I like this little arch I put here. It was cool. And this is inside the little store, like literally nothing, just some cups. I just put that there. That's the alleyway, little room. So yeah, everything's really empty because it's just a stop motion set. So yeah, little roof. This roof is very important. That's where they fight. Just had to say it. Just but probably shouldn't say it, but you know we got this alleyway, and then this little room, which I actually put some crates because I feel like this it was originally here, but I felt like it was so crowded. But they don't go in here anyway, so it didn't really matter. And yeah, that's the whole city, and that was practically everything I had to go over. You know, so yeah, let's head to the outro. Alright, guys, that's it for this one. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe because we're inching ever so closer to 1,000. Just help your boy out. You're going to get that 1,000 subscriber special face reveal. Take the mask off, like, dream. And also, whenever Inquisitor games gets posted, I'm sorry it's taking so long, like 2 weeks plus, so yeah, whenever that gets posted, make sure to check it out and support your boy. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.